Hello and welcome back to, welcome back to American Truck Simulator. Whoops. I'm davidinark. Today, we're going to go from Las Vegas, Nevada, up to Cheyenne, Wyoming, or get close to it. Honestly, I'm not quite sure how long that's going to take. That may take longer than we really want to. We will find out. The first thing I got to do is go pick up the load. Whoops. I discovered a Volvo truck dealer by driving out of the parking lot. All right, we're green. All right. So just to give you a quick look around, there is Las Vegas. Now, I don't know where we are in relation to the Strip at this point. Actually, I guess it looks like we're heading down to the Strip as we speak. Or something. I don't know. I'm very confused. Oh, there's the Strip down there. Okay, we're about to turn and head down to the Strip. Oops. Ooh, that was close. We got traffic coming. So the job I decided to do was we're going to take a load of cars. That is not a red... Well, I mean, that's not good, but that was not a red light violation. This game has weird rule sets when it comes to turning right on red. You can do that in the United States, but it's like whatever triggers that in the game is not set quite right or something. I don't know. It's really, really weird. But here we are heading down the Las Vegas Strip. Look at that. That is awesome. Oh, man, it's so cool. This game is so cool. The Strip, the casinos. I know. I'm driving all over the road because I'm looking all over the place. Look at there. We got the Las Vegas Fire and Rescue Team. That's very cool. Ah, man. Look at there. Nice little stretch limo going on there. As we pull up. People walking across the bridge. I've actually done that. I don't know if that's the one that I went across. You know, it's also kind of hard to tell because this isn't 100%, accurate. It's close. It's as close as they could get without, breaking the rules of copyright, etc., etc. Look at that. Oh, that is so cool. But my family, and I've said this in other videos, but my family drove from where we live in Arkansas out to California and passed through Las Vegas, and we crossed over those pedestrian walkways after we got to our hotel. We got checked in and decided we wanted to go see what was happening in Las Vegas, and crossed over the street in one of those pedestrian walkways. Very, very cool. The current, and I can't stand this phrase, but the current terminology, as it were, the current vernacular for things like that, or core. We were making core memories, so yeah, we were making core memories. I know you guys are like, why don't you like that phrase? I think it is. I think it's a ridiculous phrase, and I'll tell you the prime reason. Is because generally it is used in conjunction with very, very young toddlers, and you aren't making any core memories with toddlers. They're not going to recall that. Sorry to burst your bubble. Just not going to happen. You can think back to yourself. What actual memory do you have of anything that happened when you were a toddler? None. The closest you could come is if there is a family story that's been told to you so many times that you now picture it in your brain, but it's not actually a core memory. Oh, sorry. I hit the accelerator instead of the brake. There we go. All right, we are going to head to the freight market, and we are taking this one because it's the only job we got. Now, this is going to be a long job. Like I said, I don't know if we're going to have time to complete the thing, so we'll just have to wait and see. And there's our trailer there. Head toward the green flag. Well, you know what? I can't right away because I've got to back in here. Back it up. There we go. That's mostly straight. We are coming in hot. Let's slow down. Right here on the car lot. There we go. Let's back it up. Ironically, a lot of these cars look like Fords, which you may or may not know Ford doesn't make cars anymore. They do. They kind of look like Ford Fusions to me. But who am I to say? Maybe they're Teslas or something. I don't know. They are Voltison. So I guess they are supposed to be Tesla knockoffs, right? Let's see if we can do this without destroying everybody. Probably not. I'm just going to throw that out there. No, I'm not trying to go back in there. I'm trying to figure out where I'm supposed to be going, Junior. You know what? I'm just going to go out here. I'm going to go to the left. And if it's wrong, then we'll just reroute. And it is wrong. That's all right. We'll just reroute. Oh, my gosh. All right. So, as I have said many, many times. Oh, that was close. I do not drive well in this view, so I will be switching back to first-person view, because that's what I know. Hello, Kappa. Oh, and that lovely American Truck Simulator wimpy horn. Is that a thing? I need to look. I have not played this game enough to know if upgrading to an actual, air horn that most trucks use by default, so far as I'm aware, is that a thing? Can we do that? That's an interesting thing up straight ahead of us. Kind of looks like the Space Needle from Seattle, but we are in Las Vegas. Real quick, we'll jump out. We'll take a look. There we go. Got the Eiffel Tower there in the background. Got the giant Ferris wheel. The Space Needle looking thing in front of us. Very cool stuff. I'm not in the middle. I mean, I'm in the middle of the road, so I'm probably blocking traffic. No, nobody was there. Okay. We're good. It's all good. Oh, sorry. Let's drive on ahead. Oh, I was supposed to turn here. Oh! Woo! Put the brakes on. All right, we're going to do a little semi-jackknifing thing here. I did not realize how going the wrong way was such the wrong thing to do. Who knew? Who knew it was going to be such a very bad choice? I chose poorly. Anyhow, we're going to cruise down through here. Come up to this stop sign, which, it's funny, you get red light violations, but so far as I know, there are no stop sign violations. I could be wrong about that, but I don't believe there are. Oops, I forgot to turn my turn signal on. Forgot, and I will often forget. Reset the camera. And cruise down the road. There we go. Crossing over Flamingo Street or Flamingo Drive or Boulevard or whatever it was. Right now, we're supposed to only go 40, but we're okay. Oh yeah, we're rolling. So speaking of rolling, there we go with our vehicles on our truck. Awesome stuff. They're hauling down the road. Better slow down just a little bit. There we go. That's cool. Can't see what I'm doing because I'm not paying attention. I'm going to get us all killed. That's what's going to happen. We are all just not going to survive. davidinark. Is that an ice cream truck? It's an ice cream truck. What the? I did not know that was a thing. I want ice cream. Why can't I have ice cream? Which reminds me, when I was a kid, we actually had ice cream trucks. Have I talked about this? I may have talked about this. But anyway, we had ice cream trucks in our neighborhood when I was a kid. We actually even had a true blue and white Good Humor truck that would come around, and it was an actual honest-to-goodness Good Humor ice cream truck that would come around the neighborhood. And we actually had another one. It was called Dairy Dan, and it was a blue, like, weird converted vehicle. I mean, it was almost like a I mean, I can't even describe what it was, really. It was almost like a big, oversized panel van, for lack of a better description. Not like a kidnapper van, but, like by today's kind of the comparison today would be like it was a converted Sprinter. If you've seen a Sprinter, it looked kind of like that, except it was converted with a giant hole cut out of one side. I guess technically it was probably a food truck. Now that I'm saying this out loud and I'm thinking about this, oh wait, we got some construction here. Gonna have to get over. Our lane is closed. All right, so I'm gonna have to slow our roll. Fines are double. Oh, that's the end of road work. Okay. There's not a construction zone in the world that is that short, or at least not in America. You can forget that. Look at that. Gorgeous scenery, by the way. But anyway, Dairy Dan, which now that I'm thinking this out, was ouch. That was damaged because I'm an idiot. But it was probably a food truck, a converted food truck. And but he would also come. Look at there. There's the river. There's the river. But it would also come. I don't remember if Good Humor and Dairy Dan ran on the same days. Now that I'm kind of trying to remember what life was like back in those days. And by the way, just for reference, this would have been, let's see, I would have been in like second grade. So what is that, like maybe 8 years old, somewhere in there. So that would make it 76, 77, 1976, 1977, somewhere in there. So I don't know if they alternated days that they came. That I don't remember. I just remember that we had two of them. Two different ice cream trucks that would come around our neighborhood. And then we moved when I was going into 5th grade. And the place that we moved to, there was a guy who was selling ice cream. And he had a converted like cooler system kind of thing in the back of his pickup truck. It sounds bypass. Yeah, okay. It sounds so sketchy. It really does. But he would sell ice cream out of this converted freezer thing, and his name was Chuck, and that was on the side of the deal. Chuck's ice cream. And man. Now, you talk about core memories. We were talking about that a minute ago. Those are quote unquote core memories. Those are the things you remember. Those are the things that stick out. And generally speaking, St. George. Hey, welcome to St. George. Awesome. Generally speaking, for me anyway, or the way I see it, is that those so-called core memories, those are the ones that stick with you, and it's generally not like you don't remember the thing. You remember the event around the thing. You remember. You might even remember the people you were with, maybe, but usually it's you remember events in your life, and you tie those events to certain objects or certain smells or certain songs that were playing or that you listened to at the time, right? So when you think of things in your past, even if you think of people, like right now as we're talking about this, I can remember some of my friends from that time. I don't. Yes, I remember my friends from that time, but what I mostly remember are the things that we did together, like the time that a group of us, where I lived. We lived in this during the Dairy Dan Good Humor days, when I was in like kindergarten through 3rd grade. In those days, we lived in a set of row houses, and we happened to live on the very end row house of the row where we lived. And next to that was a drive that went down the hill. Now, I'm from western Pennsylvania, so very hilly area. And so We lived on the end, in the end house, and there was in the drive next to the house was a pretty, well, for us little kids, it seemed like it was very, very steep. Nowadays, not only is it not particularly steep, although, I mean, it kind of is, but not really. It's not particularly steep. It was also not anywhere near as long as we thought it was. We thought this thing was so huge. It's so funny. But as stupid little kids growing up in the 70s in western Pennsylvania, what we would do is we would ride our big wheels and our bikes down this hill across the main road that ran behind my house, and then down this other road that kind of led off into this wooded area. And we would do this with like almost zero reservations at all. I mean, we'd all hop on our bikes or our big wheels or you name it, and off we'd go. Not really paying attention to see if there were cars coming down this main road through our neighborhood. Didn't pay attention, didn't care. We just, hey, we're in Cedar City now. Look at there. We just did it. We were kids. We did what we did. And did it ever come back to bite us? Yeah, it absolutely did. In fact, one time, one of our friends, Johnny, and this is what triggered this whole thing, right? I remember Johnny, right? But I don't remember specifics. I remember events, and one of the events was he was riding his big wheel down the hill, and several of us had already, raced ahead, and we were already crossed the road and off into the woods, and he was coming down, and as he came down, a car had come around the corner, and I can't remember if I remember correctly, he actually ran into the car. The car did not run into him. He ran into the car. And it was not pretty. I mean, the boy still got hurt. The car, ended up with dents in the door. And, I mean, it was not good. Did that stop us from doing it ever again? No. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure the rest of us even did it later that day. Now, did it take a while for him? Yeah. He had some healing to do. But even then, I don't think he broke anything, if I remember correctly. He was just banged up pretty good. So I want to say it was probably even the next day or the day after. He was, right back at it. I mean, that's how it was. We didn't have helmets. We didn't wear pads. We didn't. No, you got out there. You experienced life. Whoa. That was a little scary. And, you survived or you didn't. That's pretty much how that worked. And so, obviously, many of us survived. I would guess there are probably some that may not have. I don't know. That's one of those things growing up. At least the way I grew up, we moved around a whole lot. So even when I was living in western Pennsylvania, every 3 to 4 years, if not more often than that, we would move. And so, in fact, we actually moved. What the heck was up with that truck? We waited till the very last second with his brakes on, and then juked over and took the exit. I mean, I guess that's true to life. That really does happen. But man, give me a break, game. Holy cow. It's the state law. Pull over. Drowsy drivers use the exit. We are not drowsy. Judging by the icon over on the lower right side, you can see the bed is slowly filling up with blue. That may be hard to see on YouTube, but we're slowly filling up with blue, and our gas tank is a little over halfway full, so I think we're okay. We do have some damage on our truck because I'm an idiot. What I'm hoping is that we did not damage the cargo. In this game, if you damage cargo, then that is deducted from your delivery experience and costs, and we definitely do not want that. We want to make in all the money. Bring it in. We are also going over 90 miles an hour because, why not? Oops, I tagged the front of that truck, but did not cost us damage, nor did it count as an accident. So, oops. Just a little bump draft. That's all. A little bit of a love tap going on there. So if you're hanging out, you're listening, watching the video, oh, look at there, that's cool, the buses broke down. I mean, that's not cool, but I don't think I've seen that before. Let me know down in the comments, did you grow up with ice cream, the ice cream man or woman, whatever, an ice cream truck in your neighborhood? I'm very curious. I don't know how unique that was to just, you know, kind of that western Pennsylvania thing, or if that's, how common was it? And of course, I guess it depends on where you're from, but still, I think that'd be kind of cool to hear from you guys. Say, yo, what's up? Also, did you have a big wheel? Do you know what a big wheel is? That's the real question. If you don't, then go ask your parents or your grandparents. They will know what big wheels are. It might even be able to tell you what a green machine is. A green machine, that was... So, if you're not familiar, a big wheel was essentially a tricycle, completely all made of plastic, which also, woohoo, A for safety there. But it was this plastic tricycle kind of thing, but it sat so low on the ground, and it even had plastic wheels to the point where you could completely disintegrate the wheel. One of the rear wheels had a brake that you would, a hand brake that you would pull up in order to stop the vehicle. Of course, you could just, you know, stop pedaling, and the front wheel had pedals sticking out of it, and that's how you actually moved. And the problem, of course, is that if you tried to pedal too fast, then you would just spin the wheel on the ground, and eventually you'd wear a thin spot in the front tire. And I'm using tire loosely. It was the front wheel. There were no rubber pieces to this thing, and so that's a big wheel. If I remember, maybe I'll throw a picture in here just so you can see it. I think they actually still make big wheels. Maybe, probably not. It's 2022, and they're too dangerous for children. So, but there was also a kind of competing product. And it may have been made by the same people, but it was called the Green Machine. And the way it worked was very similar. You would pedal the thing, but in order to brake and steer, instead of a handle, you had these two levers, and you would pull up the right lever, and that would make you turn right, and you'd pull up the left lever, and it would make you turn left. If I remember correctly, or maybe it was the opposite. I can't remember now off the top of my head how it worked. That was quite a while ago, but oh my gosh. Oh, Provo, Utah. Look at that. There are things to discover in Provo. But yeah, so my younger brother and I had big wheels. We had these green machines. As a matter of fact, my grandparents, my dad's parents, lived in Cleveland, and we would drive from Pittsburgh to Cleveland every so many weeks or months or whatever it was. And one time, we were heading to Cleveland with my dad. I don't remember my mom being with us, but anyway, so we're heading to Cleveland, and we ended up breaking down, but we had our green machines with us. So we're on the turnpike, which is like a toll road, and so like a major interstate type thing. And here's my brother and I driving up and down the exit ramps on our green machines, and the cops spotted us. So that's how my dad got the towing service to come get the car, because the cop saw me and my brother driving the green machines on the exit ramps. That's always a plus. Good times. Good times. Here we are. Let's see. Can I do the map? Let's pull up the map. Where are we? Salt Lake City. We're going to turn, before we get into Salt Lake, head up I-80 and across the way, ultimately, to Rock Springs. All right. I was just kind of curious. Let's see. By the way, let me see if is it F6? Yeah. All right. So we're expected to be there Thursday between 4 p.m. and 11 p.m. And it's currently Wednesday. Right? Or is that... No, so it says we're going to get there Wednesday. So we actually have a whole day. So we may end up having to stop for rest. We will definitely have to stop for... Nope, I'm supposed to get off here. Okay, I'm going to pull a maneuver like that truck did. We're pulling off. Sorry, dude. Oops. We'll definitely have to stop for gas. And we may have to pull off for a rest. We'll have to figure that out. Excuse me, dudes. We're heading out of here. Oops. Hey. Oh, that should not count against me because, and it doesn't look like it did. I did not run into him. He ran into me. I don't know if you saw that or not, but it was pretty plain as day from my perspective. But anyway, we will see if we need to rest. We got... Well, no, this says we're only 6 hours away. So we're definitely not going to have to rest. We're good with resting. But we will definitely need to get some gas along the way. So we'll figure that out at some point when things start to get a little lower. And there is a key that I can press that will tell me that information, you know, how much gas mileage we have left to go, but I can't remember. Can't remember how to do that. So there we go. It's been too long since I've played with the dash display that tells you how much, how far you can go before you run out of gas. So right there is a rest stop. So we could have stopped there if we needed to sleep, but we really don't need to sleep. Whoa! I am driving like a crazy person. Of course, you know, I guess that happens when you're going 100 miles an hour. There we go. Heading toward Cheyenne. Should we cruise along I-80 here? Wyoming is one of the states that I've actually not been to. There's actually a whole lot of states I haven't been to, but it turns out Wyoming is one of those that we've never been to Wyoming. So that is on the family bucket list. Really every state. Pull in. So we do have to make a stop at the weigh station. So we will do that. Coming in here. All right. Come on, dudes. And I think we even have traffic behind us. Yeah, we do. Look at there. All right, so basically the way this rolls up is we will come up to the scales. And stop in the zone. All right, and enter for inspection. Your vehicle is not in perfect technical state. Be careful out there. Yeah, well, it's got a little bit of damage, but we'll be okay. So, here we go. Let's get rolling. You gotta remember my turn signals. I always forget my turn signals. Now, we are actually speeding out of here. We may get a ticket. You would think we would because of how fast we're going, but evidently not. So I guess we're okay. And we are on the road again. Oops. Let's get around here. There we go. Center our screen better. And head on down the road. We will pass through Evanston, or technically pass by Evanston. I don't know if it'll trigger the Evanston marker or not. Sometimes you actually have to go into the city limits in order for it to trigger. Yeah, and I guess that would be the same way because we're outside of Evanston. Look at there. That's a cool hotel with a little playground and stuff. I gotta watch where I'm going. Sorry. But it was cool. It was fun anyway. It was neat. Okay, so actually there is, let's see, that's food. And there's a repair station. There's a gas station. We could, you know what? I think we will. I think we'll stop here for gas. I don't think I'm going to stop for repairs. I just don't think that's worth doing at this point. We don't have a whole lot of damage. We've got some. But we'll repair the truck once we get to our destination and figure out. Look at the sunflowers. How cool is that? All right, here we go. All right, so once we get through here, now we've discovered Evanston. Look at there. So we are going to turn in here and line ourselves up for gas back in there. Okay, I should have... Yeah, this is for cars. I took the wrong way to do this. I don't even know... I don't know if this is going to let me do this or not. You shouldn't do this, by the way. I'm just going to throw that out there. Don't try this at home, kids. This is not how you do this. All right, here we go. Let me see. This is going to be a tight turn. I am not thrilled with this particular choice. In fact, I think what I'll do is once we stop... Come on. Oop. All right, so kill the engine, and we will get some gas. I know I'm blocking the way. Sorry, man. Just bear with me here. Well, look at the diesel price, $5.84. So, I think that's pretty close to what diesel is in a lot of places right now. Okay, we're gonna back up here, and I'm going to attempt to somehow I've got to figure out. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Let's do this. There we go. We're gonna make a wide berth out around here to get ourselves back on track. There we go. All right. Not the best job in the world, but hey, we are getting out of here. Again, I should have taken the truck entrance, but I did not. That's okay. We're about to get back on track. So, whoa, that's a much wider turn than I had originally wanted to take, but that's okay. We will cruise down here. Once again, I know it's a sim and I'm supposed to be using my signals and stuff, but I forget such things. Let's slow down a little bit here. Get around this corner. There we go. And we will head up the way. All right, so we got five hours of game time before we reach our destination. 325 miles. Let's see how quickly we can get there. Rock Springs, 74 miles. So there you go. That is... Wait, why did that say 74 miles? I thought we were going to Rock Springs. Are we not going to Rock Springs? Am I in the wrong line? Oops, didn't mean to do that. Destination remains. Oh yeah, we got. Yeah, okay. So okay. So this is part of what I was looking at, trying to find before. You'll see in the lower right corner, we've got 28 hours to get there. In terms of when they expect the delivery. But you'll notice that the next rest stop is 5 hours and 38 minutes away. So the next rest stop is technically further than... Now that's a rest stop. I think there are still places along the way that you could actually stop and rest, if I'm not mistaken. what that rest stop means is like an official side of the road versus like stopping at a hotel or if there's a gas station or something where you could rest. See, like we could rest there because it's got the beds on the side. So, but we're okay. We're good. We are rolling through here. What's up, dudes? How's it going? CY, Wyoming. Oh, I was not paying attention. How you doing? Why are you people going so slow? What is up with this? Oh, and we're heading into the tunnels. Okay, that's cool. Didn't even know this was a thing. Huh. How about that? So what does this big sign say right here? Let me see what this says. No, there we go. Oh, okay, just telling you that in a mile you've got roads. Oh, this is so cool. I love tunnels in this game. I really do. It's just, I don't know, so much fun. All right, well, that was it. Short-lived fun. And look at the natural structures that we have. Reminds me a lot of Arizona, except the ones in Arizona are very orange, or at least the ones that I got to see up in Sonoma. But they're very, very orange, just absolutely beautiful structures. And I'm calling them structures. I don't know the plateaus, mesas, whatever. Uh-oh, we got a police situation. Oh, okay. So the road is closed, so we're going to have to reroute, which I'm assuming we're going to be able to just go down here. What? I got a headlight. Oh. Jiminy Cricket. Can't believe I got a headlight usage warning. Or actually not even a warning. I got a penalty for my headlights. It's not even dark. Oh well. Should have known better. But we got ourselves around that situation back there. And I do, once we get up here, I do want to make sure that I have my headlights on now. Yeah, I do. Okay. Look at there. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Wrong key, wrong key, wrong key. Oh, yeah. Cruising along. Steak night. Little Shepherd's Inn. Oh, look at that. Going to Rawlins. Alrighty then. Very cool. Head down the road. Speed limit is 75. Oh, and that even applies to trucks? A lot of times, like in Arkansas, the speed limit for cars is 75, but the speed limit for trucks is 70, so you got to watch that. But nope, we are allowed to go. Whoops, sorry, car. Didn't mean to cut you off there. The sun is going down. When the sun goes down, we'll be driving in our truck all around. Hey, we get to go 80 miles an hour now. We are in desert country. Because they're just like, yeah, look, there's nothing anywhere near here, so feel free to put the pedal to the metal. I'm curious to see how fast we will actually go as we cruise along the road. There we are. Heck yeah, man. We are definitely hoofing. We only got like 3.5 hours of game time before we get to our destination, but we've got like a whole day that we can wait. Now, I can tell you part of that is, well, I mean, obviously the distance, but if you look over on the right-hand side in the lower corner where you see the bed is now really filling up with blue, meaning that we are really getting tired. When it fills all the way up, we will start yawning, and then the longer that it is full, then the higher the chance that we will actually begin to doze. And I did a whole video on that not long ago. Well, I say not long ago. It was actually quite a while ago. But anyway, I did a video where that was the whole goal. We actually fell asleep at the wheel because I wanted to see, you know, what happens when you do that. Come on, get out of the way, man. Thank you. Because I wanted to see what happens when you fall asleep. And it's very scary when you fall asleep, because the whole screen just goes black because your eyes are closed. So you have no idea. And I also believe that in addition to the fact that your eyes are closed, I don't think you actually have any control either. And so you're driving blind and you have no steering because you're asleep. So it's pretty scary in this game. And we did a lot of damage to our truck for sure. Oh my gosh. That was awesome. All right, come on, people. Let's go, folks. Get out the way. Come on. Let's do this, man. Whoa, that's a little sharper of a turn than I was anticipating, to be honest with you. Alright, if you're not going to move, okay, you are going to move, great. Here we go, going downhill. Now, I know you think you're going to move over, but you are not going to move over because I am pulling up beside you. We've got the pedal to the metal, and we are hoofing our way out of here. There we go. Look at there. It's a little foggy, a little nighttime. We got some industry going on over there. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, see, this is why Dave can't drive and look around at the same time. What I need is, I need track IR. That's what I need. Because with track IR, I could turn my head in-game. Uh-oh. What? Oh, that said when flashing. Yeah, so we talked a little bit about that the last time I was on the, when I was in Colorado, on the Colorado map. You know, there are places along these roads that if the winter weather conditions are such that the road is impassable, then, you know, they got to put down the gates and you have to find your way around, basically taking these little side roads and really, from my understanding, is if they have to close the interstate, there's a good chance the side roads are also going to be closed, and you're basically just looking for a place to hunker down and, you know, spend the night or nights, depending on how long it's going to be. So I don't know if this game is going to do that or not. I think it'd be awesome if it does. We are in Laramie, Wyoming. Look at there. But I think it'd be a really cool feature if they ultimately implement some, you know, winter weather conditions that close interstates. That would be so cool. That'd be such a fun feature to have to deal with as you're trekking your way across the country. Speaking of trekking your way across the country, I'm so looking forward to when they, if they ever release the Texas map. They've been working on it forever, it seems, and I am definitely, whoa, I am definitely looking forward to seeing how they represent some of the cities that I've been to in Texas, and also gauging the distance. Texas is massive. A lot of people do not understand just how big Texas is. So to see what Texas is going to be like implemented in American Truck Simulator, I'm very curious about that. And I totally understand. You know, that's part of the reason why we have not seen the Texas DLC yet, because Texas is huge, and I know they want to get it right. And at the same time, you know, as they've been working on the game itself, you know, they've been working on scale. They've been working on layouts and routing and all that kind of stuff. So, you know, that all comes into play as well. You know, even if you get the map, you know, 90% of the way and you're like, all right, we're almost done. And then they're like, well, actually, we're going to change the scale a little bit. Or they recently had put out a news article about the game where, you know, I think maybe it was in California. I think California, where they actually got rid of some of the smaller towns that used to be in the game. They took them out because the scale had changed, and it was a better fit, according to them, you know, to take out certain towns but put in other towns. So that's also going to be a thing. But I am definitely looking forward to that. And I can't remember the other. There's another state that they're also working on, and I can't remember that. But then, you know, you've got little states, and we've talked about this before too. But, you know, I'm very curious to see what happens, especially when you start getting to the far East Coast, where you've got, you know, Connecticut and Rhode Island, frankly, even, you know, Massachusetts. You know, you've got these states over there that are, many of those states are going to be the size of some of these single states that are, you know, out west because of the size. So I'm very curious to see how that goes. Oh, you got that dude pulled over. I'm not really going to slow down because I don't have to. You're already working on that, dude. Whoa. I do have to slow down for doofus pulling in front of me, though. So I'm really curious to see what happens when they start getting into those. They're smaller states, but they are much more densely populated. So I'm curious to see what that's going to be like driving through some of those states. Oh, there we go. We're starting to yawn already. And like driving through, you know, are we going to get to drive through like New York City? Are we going to get to drive through Manhattan, Times Square, that kind of stuff? Which, I mean, I know you can't drive through Times Square, but there are roads that trucks do use that kind of go in and around that area. So I'm just curious to see what that implementation is going to be like. And we are actually going to get off here. So let's cruise this way and come up around this bend. And oh wait, no, we're actually getting off here. All right, look at that. Just stay here and get off of this exit here. And then we will come up around. Now, one of the big advantages we have of where we are taking our delivery is that, one, you can see there are multiple places where we've got beds, so that's good. There's also a repair station here, so that is also good. So we will be able to get our vehicle fixed once we get our load delivered. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Well, I say that. Yeah, I mean, we're just like 15 miles away. Ideally and realistically, I should stop for this. I should grab a rest stop. But, I mean, you can see the destination flag in the lower right corner, so there's really no point. Even if we do start to shut our eyes a little bit, it won't be enough to, make a huge difference or, you know, put us in too much danger. So, if we can get, what are you doing? Oh, I didn't realize this road ended. Okay, sorry. My bad for not paying attention. Or are we all heading to this location? Oh, I know, you're probably going to keep driving on. I see. It loops around. But we are going to head down here. Oh, man. As we get in, I'm going to try to park the truck. We'll see how that goes. I may give up on it just because, you know, I don't play this game as much as I would like to and as much as I should. Oh, we got railroad tracks. All right, let's turn in here. And here we go. All right, we're going to pull up to the gates. we are. So we are definitely early, but you know what? We're going to deliver the load anyway. Okay. So we have our options of where do you need it or let's play it safe. And actually, the where do you need it? Oh, this is a kicker. So it's a straight back end situation, but again, it's a back end situation. And it's okay. So it's over here. So we're gonna have to do some maneuvering to get our truck to get in position. But you know what? I think we're gonna try it. Worst case scenario, we bail out. Okay. What? Okay, I'm a little confused as to where we're going. Okay, I think what we can do, I think there's enough room for me to pull this around. I don't think we actually are going to have to back in. Or am I backwards now? I'm probably backwards now. Okay, here we go. Oh, this is going to be a tight... You hear the train in the distance? That is so cool. Okay. So here we are. Wait, what? Oh, no, there we go. I'm like, where did... Oh, I see. Okay, I see what they did to me. Yeah, I'm going to have to... all right, we're going to have to do some finagling here. That's okay. This is going to be tough. But I think there actually may be enough room where I can just pull straight ahead out here. All right. Oh, we are not straight. So that's definitely going to be a thing. So I can never remember how this works. You always turn the opposite direction you want to go. Okay, what I want to do is turn the bottom wheel in the direction I want to go, right? So I want to go here. Yep, that's it. Okay, and then we're going to turn it back. What? Oh, no, I don't. No, just leave me alone. I'm working here. Okay, so I still want the back to go this way a little bit. I know. You're sleepy. So I'm watching the back there. Ooh. Okay, let's turn the other way. Please don't smack. Uh-oh. Hang on. That does not feel good. Did I hit the truck? No? Stop. Stop. Where are you going? Oh, wrong way. Oh, no. Okay, I am hitting something. What am I hitting? I guess it's registering that I'm hitting that trailer? That's kind of weird. All right, tell you what, let's do this. Let's try this again. All right. Nope, that's the wrong way. I gotta push the trailer back this way to turn it a little bit. Come on. Oh, that's gonna be a little much. I'm not getting the angle I want. Okay, I'll tell you what we're going to do is let's move up here. Okay. Now, theoretically, I should be able to pretty much push this backwards. Come on, here we go. Sorry, I'm not talking much because I'm trying to... Oh, that is so close. I'm getting tired. Yeah, I know I'm getting tired. You dang Skippy, I'm getting tired. Ah, man, so close. Okay, I want the back end. There we go. All right. Sorry again. I'm not saying much, but I'm trying to concentrate. Okay. Why is the back end doing the opposite of what I want? No. Where are you going? Where did the back end of my truck go? That did not work at all. What the heck is going on here? We are not straight. That's the problem. Okay. So I need the back end to come this way. Okay. It should not be this hard. You know what I'm saying? There we go. See, this should be straight. Okay, now I need the back end to come this way. There we go. We're getting there. Let's see, still a little bit more this way. And then we're going to bring this back around. Oh, I'm so close. There we go. All right. That is so close, but it is not going to be close enough, I'm afraid. Oh, yes it is. I did it. Heck yeah. I mean, it's not perfect, but that's pretty freaking close. Okay, so let's see what we got. We did not lose any money for that crash earlier, so that's awesome. And we got all of the experience and bonus, etc. That is so cool. That is excellent. Oh, that is fantastic. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. Drive, thank you. Oh, that is so cool. There we go. We just pull away. Oh, yeah. I love it. All right, so I will get... Oops, I am going the wrong way. We will head over to the rest area, and I will grab some sleep, and we will call it a day here in American Truck Simulator. Oh, so cool. Hey, special thanks to Hero of God, GamerGull, LosWilko, Connie C, Zachary, 7220 Gamer, and the Maestro of Madness for supporting the channel on Patreon and through channel memberships. What am I doing? Oh my gosh, I chose poorly. Oops, sorry. Oh, I know you're not happy. The game is like, look, maybe you need to lock the diffs. No, maybe I just need to stop being an idiot. Oh. Okay, once I get this figured out, we'll be good. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time on American Truck Simulator. I'm davidinark. Oh, help us, please. Okay. Yes, I know. I'm getting tired. I have got to go find a bed. Please let me find a bed. Oh, wait, you're turning in? Oh, dude. Oh, right in front of the police car, too. That probably wasn't good. At least they didn't get us for doing that. Oops. Sorry, officer. Didn't mean to do that. Is he still behind us? I don't think he's behind us anymore either, so it's fine. It's all good. Oh my gosh. How crazy is this? Okay, here we go. Let's get up here, get some rest. Call it good. There we go. I know I'm getting tired. Let's find a place where we can park and snooze. There we go. Let me pull up next to this dude here. Close enough. All right, take a snooze. There we are. 10 o'clock in the morning. 10:30. All right. Awesome stuff. Hey, thanks again so much for watching. Have a great day.